guarding the border of our great country. You know, I've been thinking, this is the most boring job I've ever done. Our glorious leaders, Cuthbert and Colonel Grim, stationed me here. From then on, I got...
This is Soldier 1.
Asking what he wants, Soldier 3.
What do you want? I'd like free passage across the border on purposes of business, please.
What sort of business?
Well, in here, just might be one of the most brilliant inventions of the human race.
What's that then?
Yes,
Search that suitcase, Soldier 2.
go ahead, feel free, take a look. What you'll find in that suitcase is a sense of humour. Allow me to introduce myself. Bobby Bunting, salesman of top quality jokes and novelties. There you go. What did I tell you? Endless fun. You lot look like the kind of lads who need a laugh.
Laugh? Laughing is planned by order of the magnificentest Gilded and Glory of Soldier 3, Quote Presidential Decree number 2631, Abolition of Cheerful Noises Act, Section B.
Any person suspected of laughing or having committed the related offences of giggling, chuckling, sniggering, whooping, or whistling a happy tune will be handed over to the chief of police with severe punishment.
Thank you. Is this object supposed to do any of those noises?
Any? All my products are, you know, a joke.
What's that?
You know, why did the chicken cross the road and all that?
Why did what chicken cross what road?
To get to the other. This is a wind-up, isn't it? And I almost fell for it. Very good, very convincing. You'd always have me believe you.
We have reason to believe that you, Mr. Bunting, are a cheerful person. Soldiers, please quote Presidential Decree 6513. Immigration control, wandering marriages, and sundry fun forests.
Shoot on sight.
So, by the order of their grim and glorious magnificences, we therefore execute you.
All right, lads. A joke's a joke. You can't take something too far.
Ready?
You can't make me believe this is serious, you know.
Aim.
Something tells me they might be serious. Best think. Fast. Excellent work, gentlemen. You passed with flying colours. I will pass on a glowing report to your head chief of secret police.
The head chief of secret police.
Chief of Secret Police.
The chief of secret police.
This is only a test situation. Mind you, in the real world, things can go many different ways.
Only a test.
Yes,
You mean you're an agent of our glorious secret police?
that's right.
How do we know you're an agent of our secret police?
Have any of you ever heard of the purple monkey?
No.
Of course you haven't. Wouldn't be a very good secret agent if you had, would I? So only I, the purple monkey, would dare to face the most speed border guards in the whole of this land.
Who's that then?
You. Aren't they a sad lot? No, aren't they though? Laws against laughter. You gotta be bumpers. Well, I'm not hanging around here. Can't wait to see folks' faces filled with joy and my pockets filled with cash. Keep up the excellent work, gentlemen.
You girls like us?
Sir!
The earth is round by great sail, until the day that printing came. Came a whisper, came a rumour, but this sails is unsafe humour. To the ears of those in power, make them swear and laugh while they
told.
But my arm's gonna fall off, Dad.
A little pain for all this power. I've told you before, Griselda, you must learn the art of impressing a crowd.
I don't think it will impress any of them if my arm falls off. Why do I have to impress that bunch of losers down there anyway?
Because we are showing ordinary folk how extraordinary we are. I didn't gape with cool, unflagging majesty. Extraordinary, endless waving.
So shut your face and wait.
Time for another big speech, I think. So to one, so to two. Thank you. Ordinary folk, your attention please. Very important good news just in from our state statistic department. Gloria?
Our glorious country's production of bathwoods has risen by 118%. We are now the greatest producers of bathwoods in the entire world. Now some very important bad news to stay.
We have just heard that this man, a man called Bobby Bunting, has illegally entered our great and gloomy country with a suitcase full of jokes and novelties.
Sorry.
We want this man caught immediately.
This man wants to chip away at our grumpiness. The grumpiness that has brought us greatness. And that is why he must be caught.
And won't do any of you, should you find it even a little bit funny. You will have a bag shoved over your head and you will be chucked in prison.
So I wouldn't if I were you. If you capture him, your reward will be a glorious one.
And our lovely daughter, Griselda, in marriage.
Yes, the hand of Griselda to the man who brings Bobby Bunting alive. A fabulous reward indeed for capturing the greatest threat to civilization.
Married? Did they just say married? I don't want to get married. It's not fair!
What seems to be the matter?
I'm not marrying someone who catches the greatest threat to civilization. I'm too young, special and famous.
Who's this greatest threat to civilization?
Here. This is him.
Oh, now that looks a little bit like me, silly.
Oh yes, it rather does. Christ, it is you, isn't it? Help! I'm trapped in my own balcony with the greatest threat to civilization. How did you even get into this palace?
It's the only place where there's been no police around to chase me. Each place I come to, someone tells me they haven't laughed for 25 years now. Between you and me, I'm starting to suspect the government have something against people enjoying themselves. Now, to do me a big favour and point me to the quickest exit out of this stupid country.
Don't you know who I am? I am Griselda Grimm, daughter of Gilbert and Gloria Grimm, who rule this country.
Oh great, what a complete nightmare.
Bodyguards! Save me from his beastly clutches!
That was a bad move. Right. Well, if you remember, the first person who catches me gets to marry you.
So...
Do you really want to end up as Miss Bodyguard?
Shut up! I'm trying to think. What am I going to do? I'll do!
Look, help me back across the border, and you won't have to marry anyone, will you? Well, that's easy.
Soldier 2, Soldier 2.
It's Miss Griselda, Soldier 3. She's been kidnapped by the cheerful one.
What's the matter? Where's Griselda?
He's been kidnapped once.
Kidnapped? Who would buy?
Guess who?
No.
Bobby Bunting.
Mobilise the army.
Launch the navy.
We want him flushed out.
And the bag shoved on his head.
And him in prison forever.
Now he's the land's most wanted man.
Who
ever come here to feed the ducks, Mrs. Dunn. Don't we? Nice and quiet then. Very nice and quiet. No one about then. Not a soul. Another dull and dismal day. Same as always. Did you feel something fresh past then? When? No, Mrs. Dove, not a thing. No, not me. Every day is very quiet for Mrs. Dove. Yes, every day is the same as always. Quick, soldiers, Mrs. Dove. Check to the ducks. Trying to mess things up this time, soldier two. With this reward. Marry themselves.
Don't worry, you won't give us a slip this time, Soldier 3. You can have a half here, I'll have the other half.
I think we're shaking them off.
I want to go home.
So do I. Until I'm out of this stupid country.
It's not
It's a very stupid country. Until I'm out of it, we're in this together.
What a ludicrous situation. I hate you.
Blimey, you're always bothering.
Well, I'm hungry. Those ordinary people have some sandwiches. I want one of their sandwiches.
We'll go ask for one then.
Yeah, sure. I will sell the drink. Can just freeze up to two nobodies and ask them for a sandwich. Listen, you might be the greatest stretch civilization, but I'm still more of a celebrity than you.
All right. Is that fun in disguise then?
How do I look?
Your own mother wouldn't know.
Leave my wonderful mother alone. Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hello, ordinary person.
I am another ordinary person. So give us a sandwich.
That's a very unusual person, Mrs. Dismal. Take no notice, Mrs. Bell.
Are you stupid? I said I want a sandwich.
We're feeding the ducks with that. You only come to the park to feed the ducks.
Well, you are stupid then. So give us a sandwich.
So, you don't know anything about any children then?
Children? What children? No, I don't know anything about children.
You don't know my baby duck then?
Might have been the sandwich spread factory.
You know, just start saying the right thing, don't you? It's very simple. Laughing is the
Presidential Degree 6521, bidding all outdoor displays for partiness and public qualification. Offenders shall be cautioned, bagged and handed over to security forces. Don't you see, ladies, gathering in the park is a very serious offence.
We only come to the park to beat the dust.
Silence in court. Ladies and gentlemen, be upstanding, please.
Yeah, you lot of rubbish.
The Lord Chief Justices.
The accused will stand to hear the charge. Bobby Bunt, you are charged that you did smuggle into this country a quantity of jokes and novelties with the intention of causing complete hysteria. How do you plead?
Not guilty, of course. Not guilty? Yes.
Members of the jury. Now, you are a jury made of 12 honest, decent, true individuals. Now, you are 12 honest, decent, true individuals, aren't you?
Yes, yes, Your Honour.
The judge you
Alex was on the bench. Noticed my companion and whispered. Go on.
Oh, yes. He said, come here and look at my lovely compact suitcase. How dare you? That's untrue.
silence in court.
Did you reply?
Oh, yes. I said, you know what you can do with your horrid suitcase? You can throw it into the gutter where it belongs.
Oh, marvellous.
Thank you. You can sit down.
Sit down, shut up.
Silence in court.
Novels. They be novels.
Novels. Explain yourself, Mr. Bunting. Explain.
They've been bribed. They've been bribed to give false evidence against me. Everything they said was lies.
Mrs. Dunn. When you refused Mr. Bunting's offer to take husbands, did he become aggressive in any way? Aggressive? Oh yes. At this, Bobby Bunting became very angry and got out a gun. Gun. Having first
We want the truth.
The truth! The truth! Yes, the truth!
Have you been lying to this court? Thank you. Let us proceed. Call for the final witness. The state calls Griselda Gray.
Are you Griselda Gray?
I am.
What were you doing on the balcony of the presidential palace a week ago?
Waving, as usual.
And then, what happened?
Suddenly this man appeared.
This man?
Yes, that man. He told me he'd be spreading laughter and joy across the land. Then he violently took me hostage.
How sensitive! I object! Members of the jury, let us not get carried away by emotion. No! But let us look at the evidence calmly, coolly, and on balance. Yes! Mr. Bunting. Well, it's not true I kidnapped her. She came of her own accord. Shut up! Boo! Rubbish!
Well, now whom do we believe?
Do we believe that this man is, under the disguise of a travelling salesman, the evil spawn of the happy ones, in league with the dark forces of cheerfulness?
Or do we believe there's no sunbeam of innocent girlhood? It's nice smelling flower of our proud nation's day. Tell us, Griselda, tell us the truth about your ordeal.
The truth! The truth! We want the truth!
My ordeal. Well,
How long I was held for, I do not remember. I didn't know where I was. No one would tell me anything for ages. Then they sent out to the police station. What am I? The most important little girl. Do you get the police station, I asked. Nobody answered me. They put me in a cell down a long corridor, full of dogs. The lights are bright. They never went out. I never knew if it was day or night. And there were children there with bags on their heads. And what had they done wrong? Yeah, and another thing I don't understand is, if you're so magnificent, then why do you need to be protected from children?
Griselda!
blown it!
That wasn't what you were supposed to say!
Sorry, Mum. It just kind of slipped out. Sorry, Dad.
Mom? Dad? What's going on here?
Is it true that it's you who takes the children? Shame.
Shame! Shame! Silence in court! Members of the jury, we want sentence right now!
Well, frankly, Phyllis and I think that you're the guilty ones.
Yes! Yes! Silence! You will have silence! Well, I'll be treated. Guilty! Guilty!
Silence! Silence before you leave it! Should have all have you in the graveyard for not very important dead people by morning. And you! Put that bag back over your head before I knock it off for you!
I want to confess.
You do?
Oh, yes. Members of the jury, ladies and gentlemen, I came to this country, a young man, seeking his fortune. Laughter is my trade. Oh, yes, it's true. I am cheerful. And I wandered cheerfully into this place. And now I see just how wrong I was. Unfortunately, this odd deal has turned out to be a bit of a joke.
When Griselda was so proud, broke the law and laughed at that, the laughter echoed by the choir, and rebellion spread like wildfire. The poor choir was their own laughter, protected by the shade of culture.
The group who hated any failures sent the soldiers and jailers to a distant prison which was called the Sister Breakers of the
have an extremely sense of humour. Is that so?
Yes.
Rubbish! Why is that rubbish, everyone?
Because there is no such thing as a sense of humour.
Correct. It makes it sound natural, and logical and sensible to call it a sense, doesn't it? But humour is not a sense of personality. Oh no. It is a psycho-social deformity, and every one of you has it, don't you? Would you?
A psychosocial deformity.
Correct.
What does that mean?
Can anyone tell prisoner Bunting?
It means that
Correct. This morning's lecture is entitled You, Clown, the Menace to Society. This is a clown, a bizarre looking person, face smeared with a thick layer of coloured grease, nose obviously not his own. Normal people do not dress like this. Normal people do not fall over as much as this. Normal people do not throw platefuls of pudding at one another. But why do it? Because some terrifying urge compels them constantly. And it is my solemn vow to cure this, your terrible habit. It is my job to see to it to accept real life for what it is. Miserable, cruel, and endlessly depressing. This is the worst case of chronic tendency I have ever seen. Prisoner Bunting must be put in solitary confinement. Soldiers!
in a friendship. People came together as one, as they gathered against the blue, as sides, as to do. The groups are victims of a mood that tells the jokes they have to do by correcting lunches and bubbling tea, some strokes thrown dead by novelty. To taste the learners, taste the each week. Every dish, every dish. Prospects bad and the peas is dismal. Who gets a job? Dull and dismal.
Good morning, dear.
What's good about it?
Nothing.
We've got an outbreak of dancing in the north. The fun fair has been spotted in the east. The pantomime balls have been running riots all over the south. We're surrounded by happy laughter. And what's good about it?
Nothing. I said nothing.
So why don't you shut up there?
Why don't you? We've done everything to stop it. All this nothing. So why does everyone still think we're so funny?
I don't know.
What are we going to do? And then there's Griselda.
What about her?
Christopher was always been quiet and thoughtful. He's weird and unnatural. We must back on to that we've got problems.
You mustn't answer anyone who's got problems.
The magnificences. Mrs. Dismal and I were wondering if we paid any more attention to tracking down our children.
I told you before. There's nothing at all unusual about children going disappearing in this country. It's completely normal.
But your magnificences, you said you'd look into our case.
Well, we did, so what? No one is in the least bit interested in like your children and stuff. No one cares at all, so why don't you just shut up about it?
Not something to be taken at all seriously, is it, dear?
Not at all. What a nerve! What a nerve!
What are you shouting about, Mum?
Nothing, dearest.
The father gets me wild sometimes. Nothing.
Seriously, you're up in the house. What's the matter? I've been thinking, now you know that I'm
Can I ask you a question? What happens to the ordinary folk after they've broken the law?
Told you, sent to prison.
And then what?
They learn how to be a proper sensible person.
Well, why do you watch funny films then?
Why? What's all that? You know all funny films are absolutely banned completely. Whatever can you mean?
I mean those films that you watch in your private cinema when you think everyone is asleep.
Have you been spying? Those aren't funny films. No, they're important and weighty reports by the Minister of but
You have been spying on us.
Well, shouldn't you go to prison and learn how to be a proper, sensible person?
proud that we can break anyone. And let's send an army to break them up. We're surrounded by enemies. It's either them or us. What did I tell you? It's an assassination attempt. Those jobs have been happening down, ain't they, Robert?
Sometimes I wish the whole lot of them had one big head, so we could shove one great big bag over it and go. Mrs. Disnell, Mrs. Dunn.
I've decided. We have to rescue Bobby Bunting. I'm sure the answers to what happened to them lies in that top secret prison. If only we knew where it was.
Look no further, Miss Griselda. I've got the telegram and it's got the address on it.
Right. My plan is this. I break in single-handedly and rescue Bobby Bunting. Then, you two help me smuggle them back to safety. What do you think, ladies?
We'll do it.
This place scares me. Government does for India.
Of silence, then. What the crowd? The shouting so long and loud.
Bunting cannot hear their cries in the prison where he lies. Behind steel doors and warm stone, in the darkness all alone.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
He doesn't seem very depressed yet, does he?
Patience, soldier 2.
That's correct eventually.
But what if what the prisoners say is true?
Don't listen to wild talk, soldier 2.
What if there are mobs in the streets?
What's going on here, Soldier 1?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Now I have to go ahead to use my experimental treatment on this especially bad case here. Has prisoner 1 received his calming injection?
Yes, Doctor.
You have been in prison for a very long time.
A month? Yes.
A very dark and lonely prison of your mind. What we must do is to help you.
What's these things, Doctor?
Nothing to be frightened of, Soldier 1. Only 2 ordinary household appliances. They're not perfectly harmless. Connect box A to the patient's eyes, Soldier 1. Connect box B to the patient's ears, Soldier 2. Look on in wonder, gentlemen, as I transform this funny little fella to showing this real place in the world.
So stop it.
Be quiet, Soldier 1.
Don't do it.
What are you doing, Griselda?
Tiny hurdles to a true heroine will stop at nothing to seek justice, Doctor. And to let the back door open. Now untie Bobby Bunting. I've got orders from the top to set him free.
Nonsense! I have orders from the top to complete his agreement at all costs.
And I've got a gun, so there. Now untie him. Mrs. Disnell, Mrs. Knoll, open wide the gates. Let's all go free.
Those dismal lay in wait by the open prison gates, not alone in their new town, faith of those on the ground. To escape was now the thought of all, not the hinds behind the wall, fearing that with no repentance, the rooms will pass my final sentence. Those who once had made a start, run in terror across the land.
All notes crumbling in disorder, tumbling headlong toward the border.
Here you go. Just have another set of clocks in your room. Watch your country, like.
My country. It's very different from here. No one's punished for wanting to be happy.
Well, no wonder everyone's trying to get here then.
No. Everyone over there is cheerful all the time.
Sounds fab. I've decided. I'm coming with you. How can I go back now? I'm so happy. What are you doing? We're supposed to shoot any suspected traitors on sight.
Why?
Because those are our orders and we've got orders.
Why?
Because we're soldiers.
Well, I've come to a decision. I don't want to be a soldier anymore, actually.
You don't want to be a soldier.
I mean, do I want to
on your right shoulder blade there. And you haven't got a